Hello guys, it is I, someone you haven't seen in a minute, especially here on this channel. We are currently in the process of getting ready to head out. It is about almost 6 o'clock. We're getting ready to head out and go to a ghost hunt. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, done a case or anything. I'm all dressed up with my logo and my crosses and stuff going. We have a friend of ours that is part of our D&D group. We play D&D. That knows we do the ghost stuff, and he knows of a location that's close to where his dad works. His dad's boss man owns a house that's right behind where they work in Cedar Springs, and they've been claims of spooky things. His dad went into the house and was trying to see, because there was a lady that was spotted inside the house. And he went in to try and communicate with her. Couldn't get anything. Got upset, pissed off pretty much, because he couldn't get in touch with her or contact with her. And so he basically made some aggravating gestures towards the spirit and demanded for it to show itself, as to where it did. It slammed doors in the house upstairs, and he left, and he had gotten scratched. So we are interested in this, and our friend Zach managed to get us permission from his dad's boss to go and check this place out, since he owns it. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna probably gonna do a short video. It is an abandoned house, so therefore it's a possibility that we need to watch our step, watch ourselves, and be safety and all that kind of stuff. Also, I don't want to show too much of the house, but because of the bad condition and stuff that it's in. But with that, I'll show what I can.
Forward that to be like, oh, the wind is really cold.
We're getting a temperature drop.
Yeah, I've always been interested in this kind of stuff. It's cool.
A major temperature drop.
Should we lose the room?
We're hearing noises and stuff coming from the other rooms.
Matt said he's seeing movement in the other room.
You seen movement in there?
No.
I thought you said you did.
No.
I swear you said I've been seeing something move in that room.
No. I said I've been here.
I didn't.
Things from the other room.
I didn't hear him say anything about movement.
I did say I heard there's movement in the other room.
That movement.
Could you stop doing that for me, please? If you want us to leave, can you stop? I don't understand. And I'm just steady sitting here recording it too.
So I told my stepdad that like we started activity after he got off the phone, like on the phone with him, he's like this, I should have an egg. I'm like, shut up.
Maybe if I turn the range down.
It's picking up something.
And there is no electricity or anything in this house, so it doesn't work.
What?
Stopped. What did you do?
I touched it.
Maybe
The REM range is all the way down.
maybe she's stopping because she wants us to leave.
But yeah, that's all the way down.
Hold on. Can you touch this device again for us? Might have responded to what I said earlier.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Aftermath, and we encountered some pretty scary stuff. I don't know, do you still have it on your neck? Sort of. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but Callie usually gets scratched when we do these things. And she did. Well, I don't know. We don't know if it's
More like a hand mark or.
like. Did you feel like he was pressing on you like this?
Let's say it just felt almost like a pole. I couldn't really tell a hand, but it literally was like.
So basically, to explain, as you've seen in the video, kind of to explain that a little bit, the room that we were currently in was the room that the woman had been spotted in by everybody that works there at the place that's in front of it. And so we set up in there first. We turned the REM pod on, and we're supposed to let the REM pod sit for a little bit. We did, but it constantly did that. We checked the battery. Battery's brand new. We checked everything to debunk and make sure that nothing was wrong as far as the device itself. Everything was legit. As far as anything else goes, we moved from that room to the room directly across from it. And the second we went upstairs, Zach got a phone call from his dad. And you guys remember the story I told you in the beginning, where he provoked at the very beginning of the video, where he provoked the spirit. We assumed, because when Zach's dad called him, he talked to him, he put him on speaker, and explained his story to us, where we could hear it from his point of view as well, because we had heard it from Zach, and I wanted to hear it from him as well. And we heard it, and after he hung up, doors started slamming and stuff. And we checked everything out to make sure it was not, because the house did have some missing windows. The wind was blowing and stuff. So we decided to try and debunk the fact of the pressure and stuff kind of causing the doors to move and all that kind of stuff. So we tested a couple things. And sure enough, no, that wasn't the case. These doors was actually slamming, because some of the times that the wind would blow very, very strong and heavily, then the doors would not move. And when we were downstairs and we first entered the house, we spent a really good time down in the bottom floor of the house before we even went upstairs. And before that phone call was made, which was upstairs, there was no doors slamming, no noise, no anything, until we went upstairs and Zach had that phone call, and then everything just started. We went in that one room, and as you've seen in the video, REM pod went off, and then in the next next room over, we know as the red room, because it was literally the only room in the house painted with red walls.
Or the only room in the whole house actually painted
Yeah.
a different color than white.
And we was able to also get the same exact result in there. And that kind of told us that there was something very powerful or something in that house. Definitely, because we've never had the REM pod do that before. I will get a section with Zach talking. Zach and us kind of separated after the hunt, because it was very, very cold. So we all kind of went our separate ways. Matt joined us as well, so we have Matt in on that, but I wanted to maybe see if I could get Zach. If I can, I'll put it at the end of the video so you can hear his point of view. If not, then it won't be included. But either way, we conclude this hunt as a success. This is our yet another case added to the books. Now, we are going to go back probably at some point in time, because we do have the permissions and stuff. We'll probably go back at some point in time when it's not as windy and when it's a little bit warmer to do some more tests and to see how things go, and maybe to see if the spirit recognizes or remembers us. Now, we did come to a verdict that the spirit was a very malevolent, evil spirit, meant to hurt anyone that steps in the house. And we was able to discern that no matter what we did, no matter our faith, religion, or whatever, the second we left the house, we weren't going to leave without some sorts of memory, and that's why Callie got the little thing across her throat.
Yeah, funny thing is, not only then, but after we stopped off at Matt's work, one of his buddies was there, and we started talking to him. The second we walked up to him, started talking, his keychains just started, or his keys started just melting through his keychains, and he was like, "What?" And it just kept happening. He's like, "What?"
Basically, we had weird activity happening
Yeah.
after we left that location. So, very, very creepy. Very, very creepy. But that's pretty much it. So, with that, we consider this case closed. And we're going to continue to push beyond that veil to get all the scoops of the paranormal stuff and all that for you guys as much as we possibly can. It's the start of a new year, so look out for new stuff.